ॐ अश्वध्वजाय विद्महे धनुर्हस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो शुक्र प्रचोदयात्।
While some still continue to question the veracity of the common root of European paganism within the Indo-European construct, there is plenty of evidence to prove that both Hinduism and European paganism share the same common origins in terms of specific archetypal gods and goddesses common to both traditions. In this particular case, I would like to talk about the Hindu god Shukra, who is for all intents and purposes the exact same deity as Lucifer of classical paganism within pre-Christian Europe. Shukra is one of the Satirist, or 7 great sages of ancient India, who were celebrated within the Vedas and Jaivan literature. The Satirist were originally rescued from the deluge by the Matsya, the fish avatar of the god Vishnu. Within the Mahabharata, it is said that Shukra divided himself into 2 halves, one becoming the knowledge source of the Devas, or the gods, and the other half being the knowledge source of the Asuras, or the demon world. We can also see the association with Lucifer here, in that Lucifer, as the planet Venus, straddles the twilight at dusk and dawn between the day and the night. Shukra is also considered to be something of a cosmic necromancer, with the power that can raise the dead back to life, something that helps the violent evil of the earth return to mortal existence, even after the gods and the forces of good destroy them. This knowledge is sought by the gods and is ultimately gained by them. Shukra, in this sense, is the shadow cast by the brightest light. Again, we can see the Luciferian aspect within this idea clearly illustrated. Along with Shukra being connected to the planet Venus, as is the case with Lucifer, within the Hindu week, the god is also connected to Friday. The day is known as Shukravara, and the term Shukravara itself is found in nearly all Indian dialects as well as several other Indo-European languages. Even more interesting is that our modern name for the day of the week, Friday, is itself also derived from the planet Venus within Greco-Roman calendars. In fact, when Greek astrologers arrived in the Hindu Kush with Alexander the Great, to their amazement, they were surprised to discover that the European zodiac signs were nearly identical in both meaning and divination usage as they were found in the Vedic astrology of ancient India. When the Indo-Europeans moved north and west, they took their ancient gods and goddesses with them. The remarkable tenacity of these deities to retain their integral origins across continents and thousands of years speaks volumes to both their mythological depth and their overall spiritual existence. Once again, we can see the power of Hinduism when it is applied to prospective Indo-European paganism revival. We have a real ancient mythological and spiritual tradition which can both act as a foundation and an overall structural form from which to revive Indo-European paganism. Shukra is Lucifer. Lucifer is Shukra. Hinduism also allows us to comprehend European paganism had not Christianity and the other Abrahamic religions arrived in Europe from the Middle East and took such total and absolute control of the European consciousness.
अश्वध्वजाय विद्महे धनुर्हस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो शुक्रः प्रचोदयात्।